Radical.
So here it is, the third and final of my Thanksgiving uploads that ironically have nothing to do with Thanksgiving, really. Outside of, talking about how much I ate or the Raiders Cowboys game. Again, still riding high from that. Still riding high. Sorry to you Cowboys fans. The Raiders were just better on this night. So, yeah, let's talk about this. Now, I could go different directions here. I could actually do what I'm not going to do, which is disagree with the actions that one LeBron James took in the game against the Pacers in overtime. Now, if you're new to the channel, I don't really like LeBron James. There's several things I don't like about LeBron James. I don't really much care for the Lakers, especially led by one LeBron James. But I gotta say, I'll give him his due. 39 points. He put on a show. He did. 39 points against the Pacers, that's not bad. Of course, the Pacers are not exactly a good team. They're currently sitting at 13th out of 15th in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, I mean, but still a good performance. So what happened here was LeBron James had two fans ejected from the game. If you're watching this, you're like, well, what's going on? You're looking at it and you're thinking, did he just get two hecklers removed just for heckling him? And I think to myself, does any NBA player have that power to actually get officials over and just point at some fans? Because if I see that happen a lot, then maybe it's just some fans that were booing or whatnot. I don't see it happen that often, but it made me think, well, if the mighty King LeBron James, deems it, then he'll just remove fans on a whim. But I don't think he's done that a whole lot in the past. I don't think there's any instance I remember where LeBron James actually called people over to have two fans ejected. And believe me, I'm sure a lot of fans have booed at LeBron James and heckled him throughout his basketball career. But I'm trying to figure out, like a lot of people, what exactly did they say to him to rile him up so much? Maybe they've been heckling him the whole game, and maybe that wasn't good if they're Pacers fans because, sometimes players are heckled and then they do better. Hence the almost 40-point performance. Apparently what happened was, and I watched Skip and Shannon, and I think to myself, okay, they're going to talk about this. Shannon might, because Shannon and LeBron are, big pals. So that's kind of part of LeBron's media there is Shannon. Because like I said, they are pals. He was talking to Skip, and it's hilarious. Skip is actually trying to needle him and find out exactly what these fans said. But Shannon's not going to repeat what they said, during that broadcast. And Shannon's asking, Skip's asking all these questions to Shannon. Through the magic and the power of the internet, I found out. Because some of the other fans that were near them tweeted out what they were talking about essentially was wishing that LeBron James' son Bronny died in a car accident. And they were saying things to that effect. That has no place in a basketball game. I get it. Some people might say you pay your money for a ticket. That means you get to act up any which way you can. During an actual basketball game, saying that kind of stuff, It's one thing to heckle somebody. It's one thing to tell them that they're terrible and their performance is terrible and to try to get them to miss free throws. But it's another thing entirely to be talking about somebody's family in that manner. And apparently they kept repeating that. They keep yelling that to LeBron James. But it doesn't matter who it is. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Giannis, There's certain things that are out of line and out of bounds. And when you're talking about somebody's family like that during the game, as a father, of course you're going to react that way. They have no right to say those things about his son. They have no right to, they just don't have any right to. Just because you pay for a ticket, you're told. You're told to behave yourself, okay? Act like adults. And these two people, I don't know, maybe it was all the drinking. I'm not sure. Some people get drunk and act a certain way. But I 100% agree with the actions that one LeBron James took. That might be shocking to a lot of you because, like I said, I don't really like LeBron James. But the man doesn't deserve to have people heckling him during a game like that.